So Winnie the Pooh, Blood Honey 2 tells the story about Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, Eeyore, and all his old friends going out of the 100-acre woods to take revenge on the town and Christopher Robin once and for all. Hey guys, welcome back to today's video, and today I just got a screening of Winnie the Pooh, Blood Honey 2, and this is the sequel to Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey that came back in 2023. And let me just say, and people who didn't watch this movie, I'm just gonna be straight up, I love this sequel. And don't judge me, don't say it. If you all seen this movie, the flaws are seriously obvious. But if you could get past all of that, it could probably be a pretty good film. So, the reason why this movie is happening in the first place is because Winnie the Pooh fell into the public domain, which you can make any kind of Winnie the Pooh project unless it's something original that hasn't been done before. That's why we have all those Peter Pan horror movies, why all those Sherlock Holmes movies. Those characters are in the public domain, and soon some movies will be in the future. So, anyways, let me just get into my positives of this film. So, when it goes to positives, I think Winnie the Pooh and some of the characters had great kills and great designs. If you compare it to the original Winnie the Pooh, they had some bad, ugly designs. They were just guys in masks, and they had two people. But the reason why Tigger and the Owl character weren't really characters in the first movie is because they weren't in public domain yet. So now they're in public domain, you can use Tigger and those characters as long as they're public domain. And now what they're going to make a third one, they're probably going to introduce them to a lot of other characters, like the rabbit character. It's probably some others that I never heard of in the Winnie the Pooh books, because I never read Winnie the Pooh. That's why I'm probably okay with this movie. And another positive is, I actually really like the storyline that Christopher Robin gets. They swapped actors for Christopher Robin, and this new one, he's got a lot of emotion, he's got a lot of dialogue, he's got a lot of personality, and that's what I love about movies, is good writing, good story. Well, compared to the original Winnie the Pooh, that storyline was pretty bad. The kills were the only thing that was keeping me interested in this film, because, come on, it's Winnie the Pooh killing people, that's fun. So, yeah, so far, I felt like the movie should have been a little longer. They only done around an hour and 40 minutes. I wish it was a little longer, but I think it was good for what I got. I can't wait to go see the third one. And let me get into some of the negatives that I have. The main negatives I have that I think some of the characters were just bad in this new one. I expected from a slasher film like Friday the 13th, Michael Myers. They have bad characters. You just root for the killer to win. But they had some good characters. Christopher Robin's one of them, and there's some other side characters. And this is spoiler free. So if y'all want to go watch this movie, if it's still in theaters, go ahead. I'm probably gonna be on a streaming service called Shudder. So, yeah, all the kills were good, but a lot of the characters were bad. So, if you go watch the original Winnie the Pooh, those kills were pretty terrible too. But all the kills in this one were perfect. The prosthetic or the practical effects, and that's one thing I forgot to say about positives. I love the practical effects. Practical effects are my favorite type of movie stunts in all movies, because if you look at CGI, the CGI today is not looking that good. Take for example the modern superhero movies. They're just not good with the CGI. So that's why I prefer prosthetics and practical to be as realistic as possible. So that's what makes this movie so fun and interesting. And just to be honest, I actually like these childhood characters turn movies, because come on, it's just so interesting to see a beloved childhood character to turn into a horror film. So yeah. And you should, if you like this movie, you may be ready for more, because we got a whole slate of childhood properties turned horror. We got Peter Pan, we got Pinocchio, we got the Winnie the Pooh movies, of course, and we got Alice in Wonderland. So yeah, all these movies are going to combine into one team-up film called the Poohniverse. Yeah, the Poohniverse. So this movie, at the end, they don't have a post-credit scene. But they do, in the credits, show the characters that do exist in this universe. And yes, this is going to be a whole new cinematic universe. I know. Cinematic universes are pretty much annoying nowadays. But if you watch this movie and the cinematic universe is coming, compare this to the Sony Spider-Man universe, Man of Web, Kraven the Hunter, Morbius, Venom. Like, those movies were just kind of annoying. At least the Winnie the Pooh movies have a lot of enjoyment, and they try to entertain you. That's pretty much it. So, alright, I give you my positives and my negatives. So, if I had to say what this rating 1 to 10 this movie should be, I give it around a 7 out of 10. But the reason, and that's surprising, because The first Winnie the Pooh movie, if you look at the Rotten Tomatoes score and the critics score on the original Winnie the Pooh movie, it was pretty terrible. But now look at compared it to the Winnie the Pooh sequel Rotten Tomato meter, and man, people are actually liking it. This is a massive improvement. So, anyways, let's get on to the results. Alright, so the results for Winnie the Pooh 1 and 2 are pretty simple. The way it works is that there's gonna be a results, good, mid, or bad. These are results. These people are gonna be voting at every movie theater I go to. People who watch this movie, and there's quite a handful of people that went to see Winnie the Pooh 1 and 2. So I got some votes in. For good results, people gave around like six votes. And that's alright. I kind of expect that from Winnie the Pooh 1 and 2 movie. It was worse than last time at the last screening. For mid movie, I got around 2 votes. So it's getting pretty interesting so far. And for bad, it was given around 5. So the results for this movie, it's a good movie. Alright, so now you got my ranking, you got the audience score, you got my results. So Winnie the Pooh is a movie worth go checking out. This is what I still can. This is a movie I'm adding to my Blu-ray collection with the original. I'm hoping to buy one of the posters. So I hope y'all like this review. Anyways, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, y'all. I'll see you next time.